What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we gotta take on the Stage 5 of the Super Magnificent Battle. Wow, hello. Okay, that was loud. All we gotta do is beat it once. I'm not gonna try to beat it with a full power team just yet. We just gotta complete it. No 10-turn challenge or nothing. We're just gonna take it on with this team. That was the team I was working on to get some link levels. We're gonna run this team you see right here. Let's just jump right in. We are going to use items. We're not going to be afraid to use items because there's no point. So we're just going to jump in and use them if we need be. But right now, let's hop on in and take this stage on. This should not be too difficult if I pay attention fully and I'm not half asleep like it was last night when I tried doing this, which was kind of pretty bad. But that is what that is. Let's see. All right, that's pretty good. All right, he's getting almost a 24 key. All right, yeah, we're being in a pretty good position. Those guys are going to give off support once they get hit. Nice, so they have their defense, plus they're already given 77%. 16.5 million. This stage isn't hard. I was just way too tired last night, especially after losing my recording of the summons. So that kind of sucked. But right now we're just trying to get some stones. We're not grabbing anymore, trying to get some stones up for the Broly summons, because we're probably going to end up having a pity summon the Broly, or pity pull the Broly, because right now we're at almost 400 and some, and it's only going to take 10 more summons, which is only 500 stones. That's not really a whole lot. That's 500 stones between now and the end of the celebration, which we've got part 2, the remainder of it, and then whatever comes in part 3, and then possibly an EX part. So there's a good chance we'll get him from stone, or from pulling him with pity. But it is what it is, or let me rephrase that, we will be getting him from pity. I will do what need be to get him with pity if I absolutely need to. If I can't, for some reason, get him with stones just on normal multis. Alright, bro, Piccolo with the dodges. The Broly's really good from what I can see. That's what makes me kind of a little annoyed with it, is he's really, really good. And I wanted to get him. Offensively, defensively, the unit's one of the top ones, but the Gohan, to me, was the better of the two because of the teams that I like to run. Especially being I prefer like movie heroes, Kamehameha. This guy was like right up that alley of what I needed. So that's kind of why I wanted him. But as long as we can get our Gohan, and just because of the way Gohan attacks, the fact that he stacks on his supers for that one turn, plus he gets 77% per super performed, I feel like that just makes it that much better. And since he's movie heroes, he would link really well, or at least fit really well with the Beast Gohan. So imagine having him slot 2, Beast Gohan slot 1, or vice versa, you know what I mean? Just makes the team that much stronger. Only issue I foresee with that is they're both STR. Can you? Wow. Super is like crazy. Alright. 100% friend. Keep going. But can we give Gohan a chance to attack, buddy? Let him build up. He's only going to get one attack off probably. So it's only going to build up a little bit of his attack and defense. So you really need to get Gohan. I mean, he's realistically got to be in slot 2 all the time. He could be a slot 1 unit, but the only issue with him running in slot 1 is that he's going to get hit really hard no matter what if he doesn't launch a super attack prior. Just because of the way his passive works, he doesn't have guard or any type of damage reduction or anything until he's below 77% HP. And then he has guard and dodge, but like mine has a level 5 dodge, so mine can dodge, but the dodge isn't guaranteed, or not even a really high chance until he's below 77% health. Then he's cool, but other than that, he just really has defense all the way across the board, which is not a bad thing. The defense is actually pretty good. We saved their active skill because we're trying to wait till the next turn, because next turn it could be tech. And also next turn is going to have a Goku and a Gohan, because we already filled up that bar. So there's no point in us wasting it right now, because we're not going to be able to one-turn this guy. It's almost impossible. You need a perfect turn to one-turn him. As you can see, we've done quite a bit of supers, and we don't even have him that low yet. So that's why we'll just hold on to it. Yes, we've taken this on once before. Like I said, we took it on last night, and I failed, because I was like half asleep. I'm like, nope, not doing that. There's no way. I'm not able to focus. Gotta be able to make proper decisions on Dokkan. I wasn't Dokkaning responsibly, like I should have been. But At least he'll get the super at the end of the rotation too, so that'll give his defense a little bit of a raise. Plus, he'll get hit by the Gohan, which will raise his stats a little more as well. Because we're trying to build him up for a little bit later in the fight to double super from the Goku. Let's go. Yeah, see, there's no way we would have beaten this stage in one turn. I mean, you can. It's probably possible, but we can't. Not with the way this team fell. You would more than likely need everything to be absolutely perfect. And then, as you see, Gohan gets the full heal back. Do we want to start building that? No, we don't. Gohan hasn't built up any of his stats yet. So we'll actually save that for later. Go like this. The Goku does a guaranteed super no matter what. So that's why you just gotta be a little worrisome, not worrisome, attentive on who he's supering. Because if he supers prior to certain units attacking, he can hit pretty hard, from what I remember. But you just gotta pay attention to it. Like right now, these guys have supered. They got their defense because they were hit that one time, and they got a guaranteed 30% damage reduction against super attacks. So I think they're gonna be all right. I know they're gonna be all right actually, especially because this is the 100% friend, who now has 2 stacks of their super attack from last time and this time. So they'll be a-okay. Now it's up to this man just to deal as much damage as physically possible. He needs to hit like 3 supers, because he's already done 1. So I gave him 30% defense, and 40% attack. And here's another 30%, so puts him at 90% defense, 120 attack. He needs to do 5 supers. So here's super number 4, and then he'll be at full capacity, and then he just gets 77% per super attack performed anyway. 77% attack, I'm sorry. There, oh, no, not super 5, so he's not at max capacity just yet. But he is at attack. Well, yes, he is. Actually, I lied. It's not per super, it's per attack. So yes, he is. He's at complete max capacity right now, which is really, really good. So now that means going into the next time Gohan comes back around, he'll be pretty stacked. I was gonna activate this, but I feel like this is a terrible position to do it, because we need to wipe this turn right here. And Gohan hasn't had the chance at all to attack the future Gohan. Actually, I think he has a little bit, but not enough. Tank it, yep. And Goku, see, this is the point I was talking about where it's like the doubles, the supers could be just really bad positions. It wasn't too terrible because they didn't get hit hard because they already had their defense stacked, and just the links are almost perfect between these two. And there was a couple different things that came into play. But we need to, and they'd gotten hit prior, so that defense went up. And we need to just try to finish this Gohan off, because next stage I will tell you, Gohan can and will hit criticals. That's what beat me last night, is I wasn't paying attention and I didn't realize he could do critical hits. So he can do crits that completely pierce your defense and will deal 900,000+ damage, which can completely wipe your team, no matter how high your defense actually is. So you gotta look at it from that point. You gotta pay attention to those as well. Alright, so we beat that down. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? What does territory skill do? Reduces key +6, sun's immunity, creates a domain. I don't really see anything here that's super dangerous to us. We'll grab these just to see where everything falls. That is a terrible falling. That is terrible. So what we're going to do, just because those guys in slot 2 are not going to get a super off at all now, we're going to have to go like that, because the Goku at the end needs to get a super off. I gave him damage reduction because I absolutely needed to, and Gohan in slot 1 just needs to attack a ton. Because the fact that he can lower key is kind of okay, but not great. And I don't have any units on this team that create domains, so that's going to kind of put us in a rough position. So we're going to have to just completely try to power our way through. So this is where a UI's domain would be kind of nice to have. Or Broly even, for that matter. Just either one of them being able to put up a domain would be really helpful here. Just to give you that little extra protection. Yeah, I see he double supered, and he got his passive fully maxed out right now. Even with the damage reduction, he get that guaranteed crit, which that could have possibly done a lot more. We don't know how much it would have done. But I just rather have that extra defense reduction right there, damage reduction right there, because I don't trust it. It hit me last night with a crit, and I wasted a whole, as of right now, like 10 minutes making this video. It was about 10 to 15 minutes last time as well, just getting to this point and then getting critical. I just want to beat it the first time, and then once I've done that, we'll go back through with different teams and try to see what we can really do realistically, because I'm not too super worried about no iteming it the first time. Alright, so we got the Vegeta. He's transforming. He's got that 50% damage reduction plus the item, so 90% right now. And perfect. Let's go like this. Get this really quickly. Alright. Give you all of those. Give you all of those. And give you all of these. Yeah. Alright, perfect. So we have a perfect rotation right here. Yeah, see, he's supering slot 1. No defense has been built up. Absolutely nothing on them. And they took 12 damage because of the damage reduction. But I feel like I wish I had the recording still, but they did over 900,000 last night to Gohan with type disadvantage. Or I'm sorry, not to Gohan, to the trio. Type disadvantage. He did over 900,000 on a crit, which is just nuts. But I think that right there just kind of helped because of the damage reduction. Having that on really kind of opened up that window for us to take some less damage. But he can have his attack stat lowered, which is kind of nice. So the more supers your guys do that lower attack stats, the better. We need to beat him this turn if possible. So I don't want to draw it out if I don't need to. The longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be for us. Because I didn't want to have to use items in the first place, but it's just the way his supers, I could tell they were going to go in those slot ones just with how many attacks there were. Come on, boys. Alright, not enough. Now we need a double super from the Vegeta. 16.5 million turn 1. Let's go. This is only a 69% Vegeta as well. Super attack again? Nope. Alright, so now it's going to have to go one more turn just because we couldn't do it. Okay, we do have Gohan's domain. I completely forgot about that. Future Gohan's domain completely overwrites that. Let's actually activate this to finish it off. Does this count as a super attack? It should. Yeah. There it is. Future Gohan with the wrap. There it is, boys. That is how you beat Stage 5 of the Supreme Magnificent Battle Movie Edition. There's more than likely going to be more stages because we've still got the Broly, Bio Broly movie, as well as, you know, it's not going to be a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan for your final. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.